Hey everyone, today I have a haul and I want to show you what I got. I do apologize about this situation. Let's ignore that. Super exciting. Yeah, you'll see. I'm just going to put this here. I saw this on Instagram. I couldn't. I was so happy. This was all ordered from Pastels Art. This is an online shop, I think, and a physical shop in Berlin, in Germany. I'm in Austria, so this is, you know, kind of local to me. And they are the best place I have found. They have a lot of stuff. It's like, you know, just a big art shop. But if you're in Europe and you want to get your hands on some Holbein goodies, they're the best place. I think they have the biggest range of products from Holbein and also the best prices. Okay, I'm not even sure where to start from because it's very exciting. So, gesso board. So one gesso board, I actually ordered from Ampersand their aqua board because I wanted to try using it for watercolors, but it was out of stock. So the next thing I ordered was a couple of the Holbein oil pastel. So I got ice green, which is a color that I love. I have it in paint, in their acryla, gouache, and in pencil, and I love it in all of those. It's really kind of something like this kind of color. Really love it. You can see. And then this one. This is, I think, a coral red. So I just got two because I wanted to try them. Got like two of my favorite colors to try. Okay. I don't know which one to move to. These are both so exciting. So this is a special edition by Holbein. It's a collaboration with Yuko Higuchi, and I do apologize if I'm butchering the name. So I became familiar with this Japanese artist when I went to Tokyo in 2019, and I actually picked up this book and then a couple more like magazines with her artwork. You can see it's very kind of whimsical and very recognizable. And she already had in the past some collaborations with Holbein, but I wasn't able to get my hands on them. So you can see Kitty is also here. This was a collaboration with Uniqlo, which, you know, they have to do it again because I want that in my life. I really do. So yeah, this is, oh, these are some of her collaborations. Let's see if the Holbein one is there. She's just a wonderful artist, and yeah, some of her things are like collectibles and quite hard to find. This is with Holbein. This was the previous one. So they had like pencils and watercolors. How gorgeous is this? I love this style. It's obviously very different from mine, but yeah. So they came out with two sets of watercolors. Both are very expensive, but I decided I had to get the small one just because for years I've been eyeing these and hoping someday I might get it. So this is really a collectible item. You can see the whole package is glorious. I'm going to keep it that way. And this is kind of also my way of supporting an artist that I admire. And every watercolor tube has an illustration. So there's a huge set that costs, I think, like 400 and something euros with all of the colors in the Holbein range. And every tube has artwork on it. So let me show you what comes in this. So there's a little thing and it shows you all of the colors, 108 colors in their range. And I'm very familiar with Holbein's watercolor. I've been using them for years. They are a great brand, as like a go-to brand. If you have access, they're a fantastic choice. And if you've been here, you probably know that Bright Rose is my Ride or Die pink in my palette. I don't know if it comes in the set, but I'm not worried because I have enough tubes of it. And if I don't, Petals Art, this store, they carry that, and it's like very, very reasonably priced. So I'll just show you which colors are included in the set. We have Opera, Brilliant Pink, this is Cadmium Red Purple. Sorry, Cadmium Red Purple. I'm actually excited about this because I don't have it. We have, sorry about the glare, Cadmium Red Deep, Permanent Yellow Orange, Permanent Yellow Light, Brilliant Yellow, I can't pronounce this word, number 2, Olive Green. I'm actually really excited. I love olive green and I haven't tried the Holbein version, so that's going to be interesting. We have Permanent Green number 1, Hooker's Green, Emerald Green Nova. I'm actually also excited about this one. Sap Green. The great thing about Holbein is some other brands also do that, but usually they name their colors the same across their products. So if you really enjoy a particular watercolor, you can pick up a pencil with that same color, and I really, really like that. This is Turquoise Blue. Then we have Peacock Blue. Next we have Horizon Blue, cute little kitty. Royal Blue, interesting. Where's the pigment? This is PB60, so Indanthrone Blue, which is a color that I also like. We have Indigo. I don't think I've tried Holbein's Indigo, so that would be interesting. Lavender, this I know, it's beautiful. Permanent Violet. Lilac. This is very similar to Daniel Smith Wisteria. Yellow Ochre. This is actually a new kind of color that I've been using more and more, so it will be fun. Yellow Gray. Okay, color I'm not familiar with. Oh, I think I've tried it in their acrylic gouache. It's an interesting color. This is Umber. Cute is this? So cute. So cute. And last but not least, we have Davies Gray. Okay, so these are all the colors in the set, and now I have something I'm super excited about, and I think you will also be super excited about that. Okay, Holbein did it. This is, I think, what we've been waiting for. You know that I have my beloved palette, which looks like this, and the reason that I love it is because it has wells for the colors that I use all the time and kind of go through a lot of them. There's a lot of space, and then in the middle there is an insert with space for pens, which I can rotate to, you know, bring in some new colors and expand my color stories and play around with that. And that palette, I had it in my shop because it was very hard to find it, and then it kind of went out of stock. And I was just like wondering, are we going to ever find something kind of as good? And I think we have. I mean, obviously I have to try it, but I think Holbein did it. Now, I got the larger size, and now kind of looking at it, I think maybe I should have gone for the smaller one. This is pretty large. Let's measure it together. This is more than 30 centimeters, so probably like 32, 33 centimeters, and yeah, like 15 centimeters. So this is big. This is big. Let me show you like a regular 24 tin. Okay, this is massive. But let's take a look. Yes, 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 Holbein did it. Removable pans, removable pans. So this is not a new concept. What are they called? There's a brand also from the Far East. They have such palettes, but I don't know if they sell them empty. And Magello. They have similar kind of vibe palettes, but I don't know if they're empty. So this is huge. I think if I like this one, and since I can use the pans to kind of switch it around, then I'll probably get the smaller one. So let's take a look. This has 30 small pans, like space for 30 small pans. And it has a huge mixing area, which you know I like. I don't like, I mean, these are fine. These are kind of large, but I really, really like just creating kind of my whole gradient of mixtures. So this is another huge plus for me in this palette. But yeah, the big like thing here are these removable pans. This is brilliant. That means, you know, you can pour your paint and switch them around. I love that. And the palette comes with extra two small ones and 4 large ones, which is, again, this is like so brilliant. This is amazing. And of course you can buy extras. So you can buy as like many as you want. Now I want to say this is not the only product of this sort. There's another company in the US called Robux, and they make these like custom palettes where you can again buy the wells, but they are not as widely available as Holbein. And I think, you know, once this product is hopefully will be like widely available, so everyone can have kind of the benefits of not having the, you know, you're not committing to a particular color always being in the same place in your palette, and you can move things around. So for me, I've been painting for a really, really long time, and I kind of know which colors I want to put in wells, and I know I'm going to use them. But I also have to tell you that I sometimes, you know, just I fall out of love with one color, and then it's still occupying a well, and then I have to like remove it. So I'm really thinking I will transition from my perfect palette, even though it's like smaller, so maybe it'll stay as like my travel palette, to this one or the slightly smaller one, because this is amazing. This is fantastic. And I do want to mention that if you're using something like M-Gram, you don't want to use something like this, because these are on the top of the palette when you close it, and if you have like super gooey paint, it'll just like slide into this area, and you will hate your life then. So keep that in mind. These are pretty easy to remove, which is also nice, because if you've like messed around a lot with pans and taking them in and out, they can get sticky and messy, and this, you know, has a little notch here. I'm super excited about this palette, and I don't think a lot of art supplies get me so excited these days. And yeah, so I will be filling it. And as I said, you can buy extras. So there are like the large ones and there are the smaller ones. I already know, you know, which colors I'm going to need, like a large pan. So for me, it would be something like ultramarine, my bright rose, and then a few other colors that I use. So you could fit 30 of the smaller pans, or yeah, I guess I'm not 15 because there's just not enough space, but you know, like a combination of the large ones and the small ones. And the plastic here, it feels nice. It's pretty sturdy. Yeah, it's kind of like large and clunky, but, and this, it's not, I don't think it's like vacuum sealed, but it's okay. For like a plastic palette, it seems okay. And I just think the concept is great. Also, because it's plastic, it's not going to rust. And yeah, let me know. I would love to know what you're thinking about this. If you're going to pick up your own. And I think I might order the 24 one. I'm not sure. This one is kind of large. But if you would paint large, then, you know, you would enjoy this. And of course, you could also just like put the pans here. But you would have to think about where you want to store these. So like another box or something if they're full of paint, like these ones. But yeah, I think it's a great concept. I really wanted to show it to you and try it for myself. So yeah, you can see this mechanism here. You have, it's kind of easy because you just like match the little notch. Here, there's a little notch here. See, here and here. So you just like kind of match them and then it just goes in. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about all these items, and I will see you soon in another video. Take care, bye-bye. Let me also know if you want me to swatch the Yuko Higuchi 24 set, if you want to see which colors are included, and I will do my best to do that. So thanks again, bye-bye.